What do you think?
About my ability to win this, or about your stories about Disneyland?
About your ability to win this. Oh, this is better than either of us have done yet.
It's a little more respectable than the last attempt.
Yeah.
The last attempt meaning my last attempt, not your last attempt.
Mine was also pretty bad. The only difference between my last attempt and your last attempt is that I saw my bitter finale all the way to the end.
Yeah, I was like, we don't got time to lose.
We got plenty of time to lose. That's what we're here for.
Nah, man. We're in it to win it. So you can get a little speed boost off those logs if you hit them right, but it's pretty inconsistent, and I'm not really sure how to do it.
If you could, if you knew exactly how to hit it and what to press, at what point.
It's for that tool-assisted speedrun. You gotta hop over them, I know that.
What's the hop button in the hovercraft?
It's the same as the drift button, but there's no drift! That's a bubble.
See, I did try to do some drifting and lost some ground.
There is
that
no
makes
drift.
Sense. Shit.
I had no chance.
Yeah,
it was a wall of bubbles. A bubble wall.
The one in the middle popped, but it was after you had already made the decision to commit to going to a different direction. So
I was going to shoot him in the big fucking ass.
The shots don't super slow these guys down, right?
They just kind of do and they hop up.
So one of the things that they recently added to Disneyland, past couple of years, I guess, was a radiator springs from Cars.
Oh, yeah.
There's a full-on, proper radiator springs. I don't give a shit about Cars. I don't give a shit about Owen Wilson and his ka-chow. Yeah. It sounds exactly like Owen Wilson saying, "Oh, wow."
Wow.
I don't care. Those movies are pretty bad, if you ask me. But kids like them. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Dude.
So the representation is there, right?
Doesn't the guy get murdered in a bathroom in Cars 2 or something?
Jesus, that sounds grim.
I don't know. Some car gets beat up in a bathroom. I don't know.
Is it
I've never seen
the comedian's death in Watchmen?
Super grim and
gets thrown out a window by Ozymandias mobile.
Yeah, I have not seen the film. I cannot speak to that. One of the things that I was told about it is that someone gets beat the shit up in a bathroom.
That's pretty brutal.
It does sound like something that is fake about Cars, though. So I am reluctant to believe it.
I mean, there are cars that served in the Second World War. There's war veterans cars, which means that not only do Nazi cars also exist then,
shit, I didn't even think about that.
But it means that the political climate of the Cars universe would allow for something like a Cars version of 9/11, which is kind of fucked to think about.
Oh my god!
Yeah!
Because, they have planes.
Yeah, there's a whole thing with planes. Yeah, so... Fuck. Anyways, the Radiator Springs is a very loving, very detailed recreation of Radiator Springs. They've got a map, a 3D model of Radiator Springs in the one that's in the park.
Yeah.
That you can just use as a frame of reference because everything is identically represented.
That's pretty sick.
Which is, it's super cool and it's really cute. And they have these, it's crazy. They have model scale built Lightning McQueen and Mater, the tow truck, cars.
Can you drive them?
You cannot, but they do drive around and take pictures with people.
Oh.
Which leads me to believe, because they speak, they interact. The lips move and they speak to people.
That's a little scary.
So what I think is, there's somebody inside that sort of gets to remotely control the movement of the vehicle and then voices the character. Which is honestly pretty badass as far as just having that present in the park.
Yeah.
But the sort of creme de la creme of the Radiator Springs in Disneyland is there's this wicked cool Cars ride.
Yeah.
Which, again, don't get me wrong. I don't give a fuck about this. Fair. I really am interested in the socio-political implications of Cars.
Yeah, I mean,
the fact that 9/11
there's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah. But I don't give a shit. But the ride is super cool. It's got some Indiana Jones quality car movement through space. What they do is they have these incredibly detailed moving mouths for the characters that you interact with on the ride, and then they project eyes onto the windshields.
I feel like that would just make me a little uncomfortable.
Well, they're emoting, they're mugging to you, which is crazy. They get so much personality across with these fucking characters. Just because of the mixture of the animatronics and the actual, projecting so that you can see, their eyelids move and shit like that. It's nuts. And the line for it at one point was so long that you couldn't even fast pass it because they had sold fast passes for every period of time until the end of the day.
Fuck.
But on any ride like that, there's what's referred to as the single rider's line, which is if you're going on your own, you can sort of skip the line. If there's like a family of 3 or a family of 7 and they need one extra person, you get to jump in.
You get to go on. Oh, that's cool.
So me and Veronica were like, we don't need to ride this together. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
We can, we just want to ride it, so let's do this. And we go on the single rider's line, and we skip, I'm not kidding you, a 3-hour line wait.
Oh.
We get through in about 14 minutes. And we're waiting, and this family is like, 2 on each of those queues, 2 on each of those queues, says the guy who's guiding them to their thing.
Yeah.
And they fuck up somehow. There's 4 people in one queue, 3 people in one person over here, 2 people over there. It's chaos. Yeah. They don't know what's going on. Somebody bounces out of the queue that I'm supposed to be standing in. Mm-hmm. So now there's 2 empty seats.
No.
So me and Veronica skipped a 3-hour fucking wait and got to sit next to each other on the Cars ride anyway.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it was a huge victory.
Fuck. And also you got to be at Disneyland, which I will stress again, very jealous of.
Yes. And the last thing about the Cars ride is the first, because we rode it 3 times. There were a couple of rides that we did 3 times. That was one of them.
Yeah.
And the first time, we actually didn't wind up sitting next to each other. But the second time and the third time, people kept fucking up, so we kept getting to sit in the same car, which was awesome.
That's awesome.
But the first time, I sit down, and there's 2 absolutely well-primed and preened, like, just striking-looking guys.
Yeah.
And then I find out they're a married couple, and the 3 sitting in front of us are their just, like, picturesque, beautiful adopted children. And I'm sitting there. Yeah. And one of the dads turns to me and he's like, just so you know, just so you're ready for the victory, we have never lost a race. Because the end of the ride is you and another person in another car get to sit next to each other and there's like a race and it's kind of pseudo-random who wins. So,
how many times did you win? What was your win-loss ratio?
Me and Veronica didn't win a race together, but when I got in with my gay dads, and they told me that they never lose, we fucking crushed ass. And they're like, we told you we never lose. And I was like, my gay dads!
Oh, that's so rad.
It was fucking awesome. I'm just queuing up because I fucked up right at the beginning.
I really like the confidence of the, like, just so you know.
Yeah, they were like, just so you're ready for the wins, we never lose.
I appreciate the security blanket that you were providing for me here, but I'm not sure I need you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna feed the beast that is killing your enemies.
I can't remember if there's a silver coin off to the side there or not. Oh wait, I know where it is. Never mind. I really like the silver coins, how they kind of make it like a Banjo-Kazooie-esque.
Well, these silver coins, like, one of them exists in Donkey Kong 64 as, like, one of the final end game collectibles.
Oh, yeah?
You gotta get a coin with the Nintendo logo on it and a coin with the Rare logo on it. For late game unlockables and that. And it's the exact same. It's a silver coin just like that.
I took a shot. Oh, shit. This is not the last lap.
Keep going. I'm gonna kill these guys.
That threw me off so hard. Bumper's horn. They all have a different one.
So in the wake, I've already explained this to you, of course, but in the wake of, not being at Disneyland anymore and going into withdrawal like a proper drug addict would.
Of course.
I was trying to figure out how I could feed my variousness under different hobbies with Disney-themed things to wean myself off of this incredible vacation that I had with my very, very good partner.
Yeah.
And so I went ahead and I downloaded the Toy Story 3 Xbox 360 video game.
Very good choice.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it, but I looked it up just to see like what Disney-themed games were available on the Xbox Marketplace. Yeah. And that one came up, and I checked out the Metascore, and it's got like an 80% overall or something like that.
The older Toy Story games are...
Like, Toy Story 2 is one of my favorite platformers of all time.
That whole series is genuinely good.
Good-ass game, yeah. But Toy Story 3, super solid game. Like, really fun to play. The second level of the actual, like, storied levels is, you get to play out the prologue from Toy Story 2 with the Buzz Lightyear video game, where you are playing as Buzz on, like, a moon base and you're fighting Zurg. Which is something, as a kid, I always wanted. I was like, where is this video game? Why can't I play this video game? Why does only Rex get to play it? and now I get to play it, and it's super fun. Like,
I imagine the developers had like similar.
Oh, they must have had a field day putting that one together too. Like, there's so much care put into the details.
Yeah.
Like, if you remember at the beginning of Toy Story 2, there's the bit where all of the Zergbots show up, and then like their shoulders open up with more Zergbots, and then the Zergbots' shoulders open up with even more smaller Zergbots.
A long time since I have played that game.
I've seen that movie, you mean?
Yeah, that one.
But,
sorry, we're playing games, we're seeing movies, it's fine.
But it's really cute. It's this funny bit, and then what Buzz does to kill like a quadrillion Zergbots is he fires his wrist laser at a bunch of crystals, and it like refracts like a prism, and the laser fires off and destroys all of them. And then a big Z-shaped door opens up in the ground, and he falls into Zurg's actual underground base.
Right.
And you get to like do that proper in this level. Like, you get to shoot your laser at these refracted crystals to destroy enemies, and you get to like
that game sounds exactly like I want it to be.
Exactly. Like, I was honestly impressed. I was like, sure, it's a little bit janky sometimes. One thing doesn't like it clearly wasn't QA'd super detailedly.
Yeah.
But it's like a goddamn
I think I'm gonna
delight.
need to lean on you a little bit here.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just gonna get some balloons. Come on, bumper. But yeah, the gameplay is like a fucking really fun time, and also is old and cheap now.
That's good. Those are the two, I think, my two favorite things about video games, is when they are both old and cheap.
All right, I'm gonna go slowly so that nobody. Come on, this is gonna be tricky.
I've got one more coin to grab too, so you're gonna have to like.
I got drumstick. Shit.
Did you get banjo?
No.
There's me.
Crap.
Oh well. Well, we'll do it. Now we know where. Like, first, you're not supposed to do it on the first one.
No,
The first one is just to figure out where the coins are.
Exactly.
Honestly, we're ahead of schedule for this game.
I would say easily ahead of schedule. To the point that I unplugged my clock to plug in the recording equipment.
I wasn't even talking about what actual time it was.
That's much better.